Now that we've looked at our assembly lines, let's now take a look at how they are laid out in Smartsheets. If I'm to shrink these rows, roll them up, I can see that there's 7 quality bars that I need to execute to complete my acquisition. I start this process by deselecting this particular column known as Do Not Sync. None of these should have check marks. Once I'm done, that will initiate each quality bar to go and sync with Jira, which is where our activities are performed. And that's under this column known as Issue Key. If I progress, you'll notice the most important thing to understand is the quality bar description, its summary, and its dependencies. Since we're now in assembly line, most of these can be initiated at the same time if its input has been met and its dependency. Let's take a look at that. Your Jira progress is tracked here. Duration, baseline start date, baseline end date. So if I am to open up this initial quality bar here, I will see the quality bars that I, as an IVP, am responsible for, which include validating all the data ask from our seller, making sure that they're all in our virtual data room, they're complete, and they've been validated. If I look at quality bar 169, I can see the summary. Has the legal pre-close data ask been fully completed and validated? First, I need to make sure that the legal data ask from the seller has been received by checking in the virtual data room for this acquisition. The total progress in our Jira ticket system is 20%, which is the average of the sub-quality bars underneath. I can see that these 2 data asks have been completed. This one has not. This one has been completed. This one is completed. And our 2 underneath regarding GDPR data compliance and product compliance have not been completed. Well, how did this all happen? How did these statuses change? As an IVP, you just simply select the Jira ticket and you assign yourself this ticket since you are going to be working on it. You will then be assigned all your sub-quality bars, and in Jira, you will upgrade the progress. If you want to take a look at the workflow related to our assembly line system, it's listed here. It's called an FTAR quality-based workflow. FTAR stands for first time acceptance rate. But what does that mean? That means that the workstream owner, if it's assigned to another person, has accepted it the first time. And let's see how the percentages change as this happens. It starts off as 0%. As an IVP, I open up and verify the quality bar has been met, which will make the ticket 15%. And I send it to my workstream owner. It could be finance, it could be our engineering teams, it could be our sales teams. If they accept my Jira ticket, it will move to 20%. And as each sub-quality bar has been completed, it will move to 40%, 80%, and so forth, until it has been fully accepted by you, the IVP. Let's take another look at our Smartsheet quality bar plan. Remember to sync Smartsheets with Jira. You just deselect this all the check marks in this column. And remember, you can delete some of your quality bars if they're not applicable to your integration. Let's take a look at our engineering assembly line. By hitting the plus, I can see the quality bars in pink and the related sub-quality bars in yellow. We can see that This particular ticket, this quality bar, has been assigned to Rafiq Raja, and the progress is 20%. If I hit the plus, I can see where this progress is coming from. It's an average of all the sub-quality bars underneath it. Our goal is to initiate our assembly lines at the same time if possible, but obviously many of them have dependencies, which are listed here. If you look at this number, this is a row in our quality bar template that needs to be completed before this one can begin. If we look at the description, I, as the IVP, before I assign it to my work stream owner or functional lead, need to make sure that these have been completed. Meaning, has the code been imported to GitHub? Has the integration budget and plan been completed and signed off? Those need to be completed before this particular quality bar can be assigned to its respective workstream owner. So it's very helpful to get to know the quality bar summaries and what they mean, and what the dependencies mean. You can verify that this row has been completed by looking at it. So once you verify that the description or the input quality bars in the description have been completed, only then can you assign this particular quality bar to its respective workstream owner. You will notice when you open up the JIRA ticket, all the subtasks are underneath. Now the workstream owner, remember, can reject your ticket, and that's when you'll be in violation. You'll get an FTAR on your record. So please make sure that all your input quality bars have been met. You can also put a comment or a note, and then assign it to your workstream owner. When our workstream owner has completed all these sub-quality bars, the workstream owner will return the JIRA ticket to you as the IVP, and you can either approve or reject the work that has been completed. If you reject the workstream owner's work, then the workstream owner will receive an FTAR. In other words, first time acceptance rate mark. Remember, this continues to happen as our project progresses. And if you find some of the quality bars are not relevant, simply highlight them and delete them.